What it does, what it does, what it do. What it does, what it do. Um, yeah, man, it's a late night, and I'm sort of stalky right now because it's a late night, and I'm probably supposed to be sleeping because everyone is sleeping, but I'm sort of not sleeping. Um, still, still myself, still trying to not be shaken, and I just want to hear myself, how far I can go, how far I can really take it. Um, it's the late night, and I just hope that this phone, this phone, it's a late night, and I hope that. Now I just want to listen to myself, ever. Basically, how I sound, my potential, until um, because I did a freestyle so long ago. I think it was yesterday. Did a freestyle, and then let me just do one right now, and then maybe I'm gonna do another one in the morning, just to listen to myself. I want to listen to myself, you know. Cool Ben, yeah, how are you, bro? How you doing? How you feeling? I'm Crusher Rex Revenator, Aftermother Haters, rapper, songwriter, content creator. One of the best of his time. And you have to hold on for me for a second. Yep, hi. How are you? If you are a human being, I will notice. And if you're not a human being, uh, I will notice. If you're a human being, I'll notice. If you're not a human, I'm gonna notice. But if you're a human being and you're showing love, shout out to you. If you are not a human, I'm gonna notice. Oh, hey, you did subscribe. Oh, how you did. Oh, thank you. Huh? Hey, that doesn't make any sense. How does that relate to my channel? No offense. No offense. No offense, but what's not related to my channel is not related to my channel. No offense. No offense. Because I've been literally not trying to play copyrighted things, first of all. Number two, even on TikTok, I know that on TikTok people play songs, people's songs, and they free and they do what they want on TikTok. I know. But I'm just one of those creators who just chooses to be me. And if people love me, they love me. If they hate me, they hate me. But to the ones who are really showing love, shout out. If you're a human, shout out. But anyways, let me just test myself. And my voice is gonna be a little low. Yeah, even if it's low, I wanna test myself. Regardless. Okay. Mm. Uh, I'll be working in the late night. Yeah. Uh, and I'll be living up to my might. Uh, I've been doing what I gotta. Uh, you telling me that you's a small creator? I also am. And I read up the other time that if somebody is communicating and they're the only person, it's not like it's spam or anything. If you know about spam, you better be aware of fake bots and people who are attempting to be ruining your progress. Yeah, I tell you this in this rap. You better be hearing it. I'm being honest, and I'm not even trying to be lying to you. I'd be sweeping them off their feet like I'd be a broom. Mm. Your real name is Maddie, you say to me. I'm glad that means you Maddie. And I hope that you be hearing the creativity that I'm illustrating in real time. It ain't no demonstration. What I'm thinking about is only action. People really bluffing when they say that they know about their best of the best. Cause I really believe that I have everything in me to be surpassing all of these dudes. Mm. What are you calling me, dude? You calling me fluke? You really gonna think that I'm gonna be quitting? Nah, not even if you ask me to choose between a lady who's probably beautiful. As I said, if you are a human, I'm gonna be noticing and I'm gonna be making sure that you are not even visible up on my shit. I'm not really gonna be complaining about anything. Even now as we speak, I'm not even trying to be holding any grudges. I'm just testing how I'm really sounding. Yeah, nigga, if it's the bring it. I'm really not ever gonna be yielding. All you people out here think that it's really as easy as controlling and dictating. Nah, you better be thinking again. Cause I'm not gonna be mad even if you swiping away. Even if you not reacting to this shit, because I know that in my own mind state, nobody is ever gonna even manage to stay. You couldn't even survive my ways. Yeah, this is just a test run. I'm not holding any grudges. I'm not holding any feelings. I'm not thinking about anything. Uh, I'm in my zen. I'm in my state of flow. Nobody could ever be in the zone that I've been in. I'm in my zen. That's what I'm saying. I'm hinting to the flow and all of the energy that is, surrounding everybody and everything. Every living thing is an embodiment, an extension of what really is. Something that we really probably can't even perceive. This is a freestyle, and I'm probably telling stories in real time as I'm teaching people who are probably not even familiarized with me. Uh, hey yo, what's up, Chiki? Yeah, Ben, how you doing? Hola, buena, you are saying to me, Nami Nyang Bingelela. I just want to be, reminding you that I'm South African. The only difference is that I'm Swati, I'm not Sutu, I'm not Zulu, I'm not Xhosa, I'm not the other one, but. The difference between me and all these other dudes that be faking is that when it comes to rapping, I be really doing it. I'm not even trying to be conforming or copying anybody because they be doing piano and it's, popular, and I probably should be getting into it as well. Ngikhuluma imidingisi nani nani, ngizangisavakali nokuthi ngisini. Angifuni nokutiva ngathi ngiyahlazeka nani nani, because I be loving the culture of hip hop rap. The way that I be doing it, I have a whole lot of questions, a whole lot of people queefing, just puffing, dirty gas out of the air. I'm using many times, and I sound to be, yeah, I sound to be copying. I think that I'm copying right now as it is. Yeah, I'm copying somebody that you know, but I ain't even trying to be acting like I want it loads, because when it comes to this rap style that I'm bringing, it's my own. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, and even if I could be mistaken, I probably am hallucinating, but at the same time, I know that I could never be in the position to ever be debating with nobody else, because I have what it takes to be continuing. That's why I've been given a chance up on this YouTube thing. Some of you people out here be just hating instead of being smart about shit. asking smart questions in order to be progressing. That's what I'm thinking. Instead of assuming shit that you ain't even knowing. What do you think? Okay, what's up? Hmm. Yeah, I'm noticing something. Some people out here, their means of sabotaging you is making it look like you were perfect. I understand now. I be understanding the system and how it goes. I be getting the understanding of the fact that I have a lot of competition out there, and I have some niggas probably watching some record labels anticipating, man. Hmm. They can't get enough of the fact that I may be in the position to be swiping spots away from them. Yeah, they be hating. Yeah, instead of admitting that I got some difference in me, I have a whole lot of willpower to be continuing, regardless of not having any connections and getting all these spots via acts of nepotism, because I know how it really goes, especially when it comes to read that is somewhat of a stature that South Africa be representing. That is to say, nothing about South Africa, the country that I'm based in, is ever as dignified as it really used to be, and as dignified as it really supposed to be, as it really supposed to be. Yeah, I ain't having no hard feelings. The only reason why I'm doing what I'm doing right now is because I want to have a listening session with myself. I want to be grading myself as far as lyricism and being able to be ingenious in real time goals. I want to be improving. As I'm rapping right now, I'm doing what I'm doing so playfully, and nobody is supposed to be taking me seriously. Goddamn, I just want to be in the position to be listening to myself and be determining where I'm supposed to be going next. Nobody is ever going to be throwing me off my rhythm, cause everything that I'm doing, I feel it. I be feeling it deep, man. It means that I still got a spirit. Yeah. Shout out to you, Charmaine. How you doing, baby? Yeah. You should leave your boyfriend and get with me, because I'm the realest nigga that you ever gonna really be hearing. I hope that you blushing. Let me. Wait, for real? Oh, it's four of them. Alright. Here I was mistaken. I don't know. Huh? Okay, that's awkward. As I was saying, I am in the position to be dealing with things that are really consisting of any awkwardness. You ain't never gonna be intercepting me and getting to acting like I really need you in the first place to begin with. No, I don't really need anybody to be bickering with the fact that I be rapping and I'm probably doing it way better than any of the friends. How I'm doing it, I be somewhat of a genetic freak. I be semi-normal if you wanna be referring to me. Yeah. Everybody on the chat is probably faking, which is why I get to kicking them out, because I ain't really gonna be taking anybody who wants to be downplaying me. I'm gonna be as expressive as I gotta be. If you wanna come up on my shit and chatting, you're gonna have to be behaving yourself. The only thing that you probably gonna have to be doing is just stay entertained and vibe in your head, because I am slick. You gotta be admitting you wanna be getting up on my shit in order to be getting clickbait. Nah, I ain't never gonna be having it happen that way. Nah, you better hate me either way. You ain't never gonna be telling me nothing unless if you gotta be giving me them checks that you gotta pay. I ain't never gonna be pretending that I want it to be the other way, because I've been doing this rap thing for years and years. I was having a conversation with one of my niggas, and you won't believe what they were saying. It was really traumatizing to me, but I had to be stronger than any expectation that they ever imposed upon me and keep on moving. You feel me? Okay. Right. Let me cue some beats. I'm gonna be right back. The best Christmas ever. I done hit licks, man. I done a whole lot of things that they could never ever be into. I'm just hinting towards the people that are in my locality. I'm talking about the people in my vicinity. They ain't believe the shit, but I done told them years ago to begin with that I'm really gonna be illustrating, demonstrating, that is showcasing the real potentiality that I really gotta be bringing. I am so obsessed with rapping and the actual essence of it, so much that I sound boring, don't I? But you gotta be understanding what I'm bringing, because it's too versatile to begin with. You ain't never gonna be getting it if your brain is too, I don't know, not connected. Because rapping and freestyling is all about assembling, disconnecting, connecting afresh. All of your neural connectivities have to be something that you are always constantly refreshing. You better be understanding what I'm bringing, because Kulani Mangena is entering as we speak. I had to be improvising off the top, but I don't. Mangena ain't it. That is to say, the one who enters in it. That is me. You better be fucking subscribing. Yeah, I wanna be releasing some songs for you in order to be enhancing. Yeah, although your enjoyment preferences. I know that it sort of sounds like I'm trying to be acting like I'm your parent or something, and it's sort of awkward, ain't it? My apologies, but I'm not as humble so as to end up falling and end up being a victim, because some of these people out here, they be choosing to become victims of love, and then they wanna turn around blaming. What is that for? You done chose that life for yourself to begin with. Yeah, I done repeated the same word again as a filler, because I'm creating a rap scratch, and I'm coming with the willpower to match. Uh, my voice is so low because it's nighttime, and I sort of have to be partially respectful and not shout too much. Okay. All of the situations that I've underwent have indeed shaped the man that I am, and all of the things that I'm always recurrently becoming. Yeah, nobody could ever be in the position to be falsely surmising something that doesn't even compute to even begin with in the first place, because you are gonna be the one to make a lot of mistakes. If you think that you are gonna estimate and be correct, then you have to be doing a whole lot of iteration. Yeah, reiteration. That is the correction. I'm the auto correction. I guess that I'm a automated human, because everything that I be thinking just going off, and I'm not even trying to be having anybody rooting for me, because I'm not even getting you on my shit. And anyways, it's not like I'm creating a song about some girl that broke my heart or some shit. I don't have that time to be reminiscing on some shit that's gonna have me depressed for uh All of you niggas are here to begin with, yeah. None of you could ever be to begin with. You ain't even phasing me. What are you, brother? You're not even my brother. All you trying to do is just money. Yeah, and I ain't even catching any fucking feelings to begin with. When I first started this. When I first started the stream, I was just meaning to be estimating certain things that are pertaining to my qualities as a rapper, as a creative. Which is why when I get pissed, I don't be hesitating to be excluding what I gotta be excluding. Because I'm a fucking grown man to begin with. Some of you suckers out here think that I'm a sucker for love, a sucker for pain. I have a lot of things to fucking gain. Which is why I ain't gonna never. Which is why I will never hesitate to be not even, taking you out of my way. I have to let it breathe for a second. I can't always be rapping, rappity rap. I may end up saying all of that yap. And even if you wanna be it seem like I'm an idiot, who's fooling who at the end of the day, man? Cause I got a whole lot to bring. And anyways, nigga. And anyways, bruh. Shout out to the haters, shout out to the lovers, shout out to everybody who's hating, shout out to everybody who's loving, shout out to everybody who's thinking that I'm stupid as hell. Because I ain't stupid as hell. You the one who's stupid as hell. You know why? Because you came across my fucking live and you probably ain't even got there yourself. So I'm gonna have to be seeing y'all, the haters and everything, and the lovers. Shout out to the ones who've always been subscribed. Shout out to the ones who've remained subscribed. Yabo, semhlabeni lana kudlalwa sincingane. Mangamelanga sincingana. Sharp. Gonna see you in the next one.